6-6. It is now between the Ugandan and the Zambian. If you had considered the scores about 30 minutes ago, you may have assumed that the Ugandan was going to cruise away quite easily and comfortably with the match. Since then, it has been 5 frames all won by the same player, Pili. To the effect that now we have an official race to 3 between Kasozi and Pili. Every time a ball is missed by Kasozi, maybe it's realistic, and yes, he could become the second major first round casualty, at least in the first round, unless he gets to win 3 before Pidi does. It is Pidi on the yellows. Of course, it's not a frame he will win with ease. If he does, with his current visit of the table, it will be a big statement that yes, you, Joseph, may be the bigger name, but I'm here to mean business as well. I have my own good qualities. I can take you down on my own home table. Special thanks to the management of Billiards Cafe for organizing this. Tess Fasilasi, Secretary of the Zambia Pole Union, who is right at the heart of the organization of this competition. Chisha, working up and down to ensure that everything goes smooth. Of course, Victor, a member of the organizing committee, who himself being a player has chosen to surrender all his powers to the rest of the organizers. His now is just to play, and that is very good professionalism. Africa is converged here. Players from Zambia, of course, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Uganda. We have a little bit of Kenya in the mix, Tanzania in the mix, Malawi in the mix. The defending champion, South Africa's Aiden Joseph, opted to stay out of this one. He left the task to last year's first runner-up, Mzamo, to try and represent the country to the fullest. There is also the participation of Jeremiah, but he's left only with 1 life after losing in his first life to Mwale from Zambia. The Zimbabweans are doing relatively good. I saw Pakanat Jim winning. I saw Sakala leading. I don't know the result in that match. I saw Malvan leading and okay, but I'm now seeing Joseph Kasozi trying to win the first frame in the last 6. He led by 6 frames to 1, finding himself conceding that big 5-frame defeat by losing 5 frames in a row, and now gaining a slender lead by winning the 13th frame. It is now Uganda 6 and Zambia. Sorry, the Ugandan 7 and the Zambian 6. Special thanks to the management of Billiards Cafe, the video production team led by the producer Cosmas Sichangwa from Lusaka, making sure that the pictures come to you crystal clear from wherever you are watching. A number of media men that are presenting these matches to the general public. The Billiards Cafe Facebook and YouTube streaming platforms coming live shortly, perhaps tomorrow. Q Pixels Photography, Queen's Pool Academy, amongst others. Now, after this scratch, after this foul, sweet, you get a feeling that Kasozi will be having it in himself to win one out of the remaining three, try and present a first round shock, because he's one of the players that have been in the limelight of the build-up to this event. The two Ugandans, himself and Ian, who did make a tour of Zimbabwe, playing a total of 9 money matches against Zimbabwe's finer players in the course of 4 days. In between those days, a comp of the Zimbabwe Polar Session, in which the Ugandans were exempted from participating in the city of Mashingo. Going for clearance number 8 is Joseph Kasozi, the yellow, which is rightwards of them all. It looks relatively tricky. And of the cue ball, I do believe that we'll want to play it now. Should be the one starting with. Not only because of how tricky it is, but also the fact that he got pretty much accurate cue ball for it. The cue ball is so close to another yellow. He played into the black, so close to another yellow. There is seemingly another self-snooker from Kasozi. He may have sight of the yellow, but clearly, even from this camera angle, it is only partial sight of that ball. More likely than not, he has himself snookered, either partially or fully. He may want to play mass shot, curve the cue ball just a little round the blue to find the yellow, hopefully to put it to the corner pocket bottom. If he does, it will be something of a wonder of a shot with a chance for him to play black, try and take a 2-frame lead. Chips. The idea is to swab the cue ball round blue to find yellow. He's trying, looks okay, finds the yellow, but doesn't put it. Kasozi trying to find yellow off the top cushion. Looks tricky. He looks on target. He's got to find it. Almost got to put it. He may have to consider himself lucky after all. He will still have gotten himself snookered if he were to have potted the yellow. Finding black would be something different. Penny will once again try to snooker. Play yet another snooker. He wants the cue ball in hand. There is the snooker. I want to beg your pardon. I have a very tricky streaming position. I actually did not know that he still had another shot. I even don't know how it came about. I am seeing only about 2/3 of the pool table because of the amount of space. I want to beg your pardon for giving you. It is that Kasozi has found his yellow off the cushion as now is on the verge of playing black, most likely wanting to put it to the corner pocket top left of the screen. These ones, he normally hits them sharp for the reason that he is called the sharpshooter. Ability to pot, especially from long range. The black is sunk. The sharpshooter against a 2-frame lead. It is Joseph Kasozi now 8 and Chipiriro 6. Rest to 9, 3 frames to go. Chipiriro needs them both. Kasozi 1. It's actually Chipiriro needing them 3, not 1. South Africa's Zama, the game show, Mzamo Tlaninge has defeated the Ugandan Lawrence Sengonge, who is nicknamed Dangote, who drops only to his second life with last year's losing finalist in with both lives intact. Still a comp that is going by the form book. You do get a feeling that the kind of break Kasozi has just gotten in frame number 15 is perhaps the kind of break he really wanted. To have a good split of the balls, to pot either one blue or one yellow and leave the cue ball on the table. Now he has it within his own hands in this current frame to take his first life to the second round if he can win this ongoing frame with his current visit of the table by break and finish. It's going for the blues and closes the table. Playing the blues has played one other blue closer to the corner pocket bottom right. What he has as a big issue is make a ball here. Maybe not an issue that big. He has sight of one of the blues, those two that are so close to each other. He has gotten to put one of them. His intention is to have white side, for the one that is close to the cushion, which he doesn't. And every time he imports a ball, makes himself even closer, and now manipulates cue ball well enough for the one that is relatively bad of 3 blues left on the pool table, wanting it to put it right against the rail to the corner pocket bottom right. He gets it sunk, moving the cue ball towards the top end of the table. You really want to put both of the blues remaining to the corner pocket top on the right. This one by simply rolling with a little power, but too much precision. The power wasn't little. Not exactly the kind of cue ball he wanted, because it has to be now a very sharp cut. Better still, a bank shot. Goes for the bank and gets it in. The rest at this level is a formality. Formal enough for Chipiriro to concede the frame, thereby conceding the match, as Kasozi Joseph, after losing 5 frames in a row, he has won the last 3 and has won the match, taking his life to the second round. The final score, Chipiriro 6 and Joseph Kasozi 9.